Welcome to this deep dive into Arsenal, the team that's been making waves in English and European football under the guidance of Mikel Arteta. Today, we're not just focusing on their wins. We're going to explore Arteta's coaching style, his tactics, and the key elements that have shaped Arsenal into a force to be reckoned with on the pitch. So how is Arteta building this new-look Arsenal? And do the tactics he's implementing have what it takes to push the team even further? Let's dive in and find out. Mikel Arteta, from Guardiola's student to Arsenal's coach. From the moment Mikel Arteta took the reins at Arsenal, he's made a huge impact with his calm demeanor and tactical vision. His name may not have been on everyone's lips initially, but step by step, Arteta has proven he's got the knowledge, the plans, and the discipline to turn things around. Having spent time learning under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, Arteta soaked up some of the best ideas in football. Since taking over as Arsenal's head coach in late 2019, Arteta has brought in a breath of fresh air to the club. Signs of improvement began to show early, even in the toughest moments. He's built an Arsenal team that's solid, dynamic, and versatile. And when you create stability from defense to attack, that's when you can truly achieve greatness. Coaching style, the philosophy behind Arteta's success. To truly understand Arteta's coaching style, we need to look at the football philosophy he applies. Arteta is a manager who constantly strives for perfection. His focus on ball control, high pressing, and flexibility in tactics is central to his approach. From the start, Arteta emphasized the importance of dominating possession. This isn't just about keeping the ball. It's about controlling the game, creating chances, and limiting the risks from counterattacks. By controlling the tempo, Arsenal can dictate the flow of the match and force their opponents to play at their pace. Think about the 2024 to 2025 season match between Arsenal and Chelsea. Arsenal completely controlled the game from the start, with players like Ødegaard and Saka linking up quickly to move the ball forward. Chelsea's defense was thrown off by Arsenal's fast-paced attack, creating countless problems for them. Attacking tactics and pressing, how Arsenal enforces their game. Now, let's get into the tactics. Arteta doesn't just want the ball. He wants to control the game from the very first minute. Arsenal's attack is smooth, fast, and creative. Martin Ødegaard plays a pivotal role as the playmaker, controlling the tempo and distributing the ball to the right players at the right time. But Arteta doesn't stop there. High pressing is key. When Arsenal loses the ball, players like Saka immediately press the opposition defenders, making it difficult for them to get out of their own half. And if you think Arsenal is just about attacking down the wings, think again. Arteta's system is fluid, with plenty of central attacks created by precise passing and intelligent movement. Defensive tactics, Arsenal are not just about attacking. When it comes to defense, it's impossible to ignore how much Arteta has improved Arsenal. One of his strengths is his ability to organize the defense from the back. Centre-backs like William Saliba and Gabriel are more than just solid defenders. They're key in building attacks from the back. Arteta has instilled a defensive system where players don't just stand still. They actively move, read the game, and make vital interceptions. The cohesion between defenders and defensive midfielders has made Arsenal tough to break down. However, like any tactical system, there are weaknesses. Arsenal can sometimes struggle with consistency in defense, especially when the team fails to maintain shape or gets caught out by direct counterattacks. But Arteta always manages to adjust the tactics on the fly when needed. Player synergy, how the team works together in tactics. One of the most important factors in Arteta's system is the synergy between players. Arsenal isn't a team relying on a few standout individuals. It's a team effort. Arteta encouraged players to move intelligently, create space, and coordinate their movements. Take Ødegaard and Saka, for example. Ødegaard always looks to find Saka in dangerous positions, while Saka knows when to cut inside or pull wide, giving Ødegaard options. This isn't just a combination between two players. It's a team-wide strategy where everyone works in sync. Arteta doesn't just want players to excel individually. He wants them to work as a unit, with every position connected. That's the difference in how Arsenal plays under his leadership. Strengths and weaknesses. What works and what doesn't in Arteta's tactics. Arsenal, under Arteta, has a lot of strengths. First and foremost, their ability to control the ball is top-notch. The team can dominate possession, move the ball quickly, and exploit spaces to create chances. The creativity of Ødegaard, the pace of Saka, and the defensive solidity all contribute to a team that's tough to beat. But like every team, Arsenal has weaknesses. One of the biggest issues is their ability to maintain consistency. When facing strong opponents who can withstand Arsenal's high press, the team sometimes struggles to regain control. If they fail to control the tempo of the match, it can lead to difficulties. How to counter Arsenal? How can opponents stop Arteta's team? So how can opponents counter Arsenal? There are a few tactics they could use. First, they could attack directly. When Arsenal presses high, they leave spaces at the back, and if opponents can move the ball quickly, they can catch Arsenal out with fast counterattacks. Another strategy is to block Ødegaard and Saka. If these two players are tightly marked and have no room to operate, Arsenal struggles to build attacks. Opponents can also sit deep, limit Arsenal's space, and prevent the team from getting the ball into dangerous positions. Finally, opponents could counter Arsenal by staying solid defensively and not allowing the team to exploit the gaps they often create. If they control the midfield and disrupt Arsenal's passing rhythm, they can make life difficult for Arteta's side. So there you have it. Arsenal under Mikel Arteta isn't just a team with a solid tactical foundation. It's a team that plays with creativity, flexibility, and a clear game plan. But like every team, they have their weaknesses, and these will be the challenges Arteta needs to tackle in order to take Arsenal to even greater heights. With attacking play that's fast and dynamic, solid defensive organization, and exceptional player synergy, Arteta has built an Arsenal side that not only plays football, but knows how to win, with a tactical system that's reflected in the 3-2-3-2 formation we've just discussed.